Hey y'all, I'm Ashton. I recently left Texas for a world of adventure in the Caribbean and beyond. So join me as I journey to find the prettiest sunsets, friendliest sea life, epic views, and the best beach bars. Stay curious, friends, and enjoy the ride. After all, to live would be an awfully big adventure. We left off with Verano and her crew leaving our marina in Kemah and sailed just a few hours to get to our jump-off point in Galveston, Texas. A few of my friends came in and surprised me with a farewell trip. So we enjoyed our evening and the next day in Galveston before they went back to Dallas and I left for the first leg of our trip.
I like this mug. It's super understated. Oh, hey. we just walk around. It's on sale. It's $5.
It doesn't say anything really like it.
Or this statement is, I want to be anchored with you.
Where the seagulls are. With your sunburn. It's our first full day anchored at the Galveston Yacht Basin. We happened to pull up next to some boat friends. Rumaway is the same size Catalina as ours. They have just come back from a month down in the Padre Corpus Christi area. Yeah, we're having dinner with them. They're cooking on their boat.
We're headed to St. Thomas. Cheers. And said to that.
Boat number,
Safe passage.
Boat neighbors
Safe
number
passage.
one.
Oh, but I have to like really step in for that. Cheers, everyone.
We're on a pros.
Chin chin.
There we go.
Boat neighbors too.
We enjoyed what we thought would be our last night in a marina for a while with friends. We ate, we drank, and we also had our nightly sailor tradition of blowing the conch at sunset. All right, Padre, what's happening?
Well, we got a squall coming in, and we decided to sit tight at the dock instead of going to the fuel dock and trying to get fuel. So, we're dragging jerry cans around the fuel dock.
We're going!
Showtime.
Miami or best?
Let's go more for the Miami side than the bus side, please. Thanks. All right, hang on. You have to wait until the cameras are rolling. We said goodbye to our friends on the dock, gave Poseidon a shot of rum for good luck, which ultimately did not work, and left the dock for Miami. Bye, land. We'll miss you. It is happening. Leaving Galveston. We will be in Miami in 6 days-ish. I've already got on my seasickness bracelet. I've taken my Dramamine. Hoping I don't puke. Something I do quite often on boats, which is fun. This is crazy. Life, here I come.
Ashton, how long have we been out?
Too long. Too long.
changed it. I looked down there.
In reality, how long have we been out here?
Like 5 minutes.
An hour and a half? There's already been pukage?
Kind of puked, but I had an empty stomach, so I'm not a fan. I'm not having fun.
Get better. Nowhere to go but up.
This is literally the only camera I could find. I've already thrown up 4 times. Are we having fun yet?
Right around here, we're taking on 3 to 4 meter seas with up to 50 knots of wind. That stove is on a gimbal, and you might not be able to tell that the boat was pitching 30 degrees in either direction. To a non-sailor, that might not seem like a lot, but everyone up top was tethered in, and I was wedged into a corner down below, holding on for dear life.
Night before last, we went ahead and left, headed on out, and we were expecting maybe 1 meter seas and 20 knots of wind. That devolved over the course of the evening to where we saw 50 knot winds and 3 to 4 meter seas. We were making 2 knots forward, and I called the weather routers. They said it wasn't getting any better, so we went ahead and turned around, and we'd only made 24 nautical miles from Galveston. We turned around, and then we were surfing down waves at 11 knots, heading back to Galveston. And before we got to Galveston, another front came in, blowing 50 knots on our nose and dumping rain on us. That was 1 hour before we could get to back to the yacht base and to get to a slip. We finally made it, got everything put away after about 6 hours of nap. We're good to go according to the weather routers. We're heading out this morning. We're supposed to have good seas, good wind all the way.
Yay, Miami. Let's try this again.
So this is our second attempt to go out. We topped off with 17 gallons of diesel that we burned the first night. Joey, you got anything for the camera?
No.
That's all.
Typical. Drinking my ginger ale, been a little queasy. I'll make it through. We're going. Over the next few days, the 4 of us fell into a routine of 4-hour watches, naps, and 3 meals a day. I really stayed nauseous for a majority of the time, so thanks to Padre for keeping up where I was slacking on the videoing. We did also keep a line out and began catching mahi that we enjoyed for dinner.
Our first fish on our trip, yay!
Good morning. Coming off of night shift. The sun is just starting to rise over the horizon. We got to see a really nice moonrise before it lightened up. Everything's going good. We got light variable winds. The seas are really calmed down, maybe 1 to 2 feet. They're still rolling us side to side, but it's not bad. Check out the sunrise.
Somewhere right in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, in almost 10,000 feet of water, a pod of dolphins joined us and swam alongside us in the boat in the wake of our bow for over 30 minutes. It was truly magical and was my favorite moment of this portion of the passage.
Sorry. Look at it.
Over the next few days, we continue to catch a few more mahi, enjoy the prettiest sunsets, a mid-passage anchor locker leak that required a full repair, and continue taking watches at the helm while the other crew slept.
So we ended up in some little section of the Gulf Stream. It ain't fun. I've been laying in the same bed in the same position for like 8 hours now. If I stay horizontal, I mostly don't feel like I'm gonna puke. I'm really not a fan of the sailing some days. Yesterday we had dolphins and it was perfect. Today it sucks. Oh, hey, Key West.
The final leg of our passage was around the tip of Key West, where they did allow us to stop for fuel, but we weren't allowed off the boat due to COVID.
Last foolish day.
We were met with squall after squall and eventually a really rough final few hours into Miami. It was another sleepless night of intense pitching seas that the crew had to navigate in the dark.
It was a very tumultuous ride-in. We have made it to Miami, and we're finally getting everything docked and hooked up. What time is it? Like 6:30? 6:30 in the morning. We've got a tired
Yeah, I know.
crew.
I saw that the last time I took them apart this week. Last week.
Roger's down cleaning up everything. It's a mess. It's mess everywhere. Making some of Butchie's oatmeal. We're in the Davis family, you know what this is, for our morning breakfast, to go apparently with rum and wine and Coke. But it's gonna be so good. It looks like porridge in this video, but I swear it's good. All right.
So, here we go. Here's to a very
Our first
difficult but
very
completed voyage.
Cheers.
If you enjoyed this episode, you can check out more at ashtononadventure.com or hit subscribe up at the top and follow along in the next adventure.